In from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Hey, Ken. 54. Mike 54. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Ooh, with a juke. That'll be complete to Cook. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Hey, no, easy.
Mike 57. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
Now Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. Tackle coming from the safety, Trey Flowers.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Focus, defense, focus. He's crashing. He's checking crash. 50 seconds to Mike.
Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Yellow. Ring up 48.
15. Check back 15. Hey, that QB's traps. Let's go.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Bradley McDougald that time able to knock it away.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot, and this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
So they tried the 59-yarder and missed it, and now this offense starts just 1 yard shy of midfield.
One left. Tempo. Hey, alert.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. It's Everson Griffin. Who made the tackle?
He was brought down by Everson Griffin. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at their 49-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Block 54. They gonna need some therapy after this.
Alert.
No. Check 13.
Let's go double count right here, double count. Go.
Now it's Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Run left. Mike, 55. Hey, 0.
Watch the curl.
On the ground, this is Rashad Penny. Tackle made that time by Anthony Barr.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Go, 14.
Hey, check 24. Check 24. Switch. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
14.
That's what I do. Check. Crunch. Showing it. Watch out. Kill.
95.
Check.
Gun.
We got motion. Back up.
After the penalty, it's Penny. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Rashad Penny, 33 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow
play. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer
this time? Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
23 yards, the final tally.
First down, Vikings.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Hey, 10. Under 10.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. Cousins now from the 50. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Here we go. Check 43. 36. Mike 55.
Check. Good job right there.
Mike 55.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Check 55, Mike. Oh, yeah. Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
Be alert, be alert.
To throw again on second down. Wilson. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
I think when they get back in the huddle, the question will be, why did you throw that one? The coverage was incredible all over him. The only thing he didn't do after he caught the ball as a defender was get his feet in bounds. That should have been a turnover.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down.
Good guys, 4 down, 4 down. Got it, got it.
Check 4, check 4. Shift, shift.
Wilson leaves this one with Penny. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So on is Jason Myers. He's hit from as long as 58 in his career. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. That would have been from way downtown. Pretty big roll of the dice, and he comes up a bit short.
Yeah, you knew when you saw the holder setting up on the other side of the 50 that this was going to be a long shot. But to me, there's really no loss here because you've shown confidence in him. Kicking it from a long distance, that'll pay dividends. And the miss, you can shake that one off. He wasn't likely to make it in the first place.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory even if they don't get it, though. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they've bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Cook. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. Touchdown, Vikings! Dalvin Cook, 31 yards, as they are now on the board here in the 1st half.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And the last go-around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try one that long? You hurt yourself in field position. The ball comes out, there. That only helps the other team. But I look at it as maybe it was a double shot of confidence. Confident the kicker could make it. And even if he missed, confident in their defense that they could hold him.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He lets it fly for Lockett. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
They start the drive with Cook. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Mike 57. Don't let him breathe. Play that top deep. Don't let him breathe, defense. Wide. Get wide. Check hot route. Hot.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
One.
Mike's 57's right. Right here. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st down, Cook. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Get him, boys.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. It was Trey Flowers that time who got a hand in and broke it up.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. They run. Cook. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go, defense. Here we go.
Now Cousins. Setting up the screen for Cook. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. On the ground, it's Cook. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that makes the score 14-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards of total offense. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. One play has him up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10.
Hey, alert. One left.
6 man. Check curls. Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5. Pick it up.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Run left. I'm going to run you over. Mike 55.
3 buzz. Mike 55. Check 55.
Here's Wilson to throw. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
18. Go.
Ready? Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4. Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop. '54's Mike, 54's done.
Here's Wilson, rolling to his right. It's caught, Lockett, and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Watch 280. Watch 55. Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration. Check 50. Listen. Check 55. Gun. Cut. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55. Watch the pass. Let's go double count right here, double count. Mike, 55. Run left. Check 50.
On first down, Wilson. It's complete to Lockett. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
You can't block me. Push left. 55. Guys, 4 down.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't
14, fight it.
Don't get nervous.
Pull up for signal. Mike 55. Okay, double up. Mike 55. Check. Watch the screen.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson, escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. Myers' kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Hey, 0-0-0. Check right, 54. Hey, check. One left. 54. Mike's 54. Got it.
On second and 9, Wilson flushed out right. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Check 50, check 50. Back.
Penny, the first down carry, and he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
At the 50-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5.
Hey, watch your leg.
Switch.
Hey, 0.
Check 24.
Again, it's Penny. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
He was brought down by Emerson Griffin. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Check. Watch 54. Bring it.
Run left.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike. Watch the screen.
Alert.
Check.
14, find it.
And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Right
there in the middle. 55. Watch the pass.
14.
55, Mike.
Go.
Watch the slats.
Mike 55. Mike 55. Mike 55. Come on.
95.
Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Wilson now to throw on third down. Flush to his right, and that will be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
From the 22, here's second and 8. Diggs with a good footwork. A gain there of 30 big ones.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Hey, what's the ball?
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
On 2nd and inches, Cousins. That is incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. Cousins on the keeper, and he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. There's Britton Colquitt now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up about a rotation short. All things considered, a pretty good kick. Just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck. And unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
Gun. We're looking for signals. 26.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 55 yards. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time out, another missed field goal, so maybe their confidence wavering a little bit right now in the kicking game.
And I'm with you on that. I think at this stage, they'd love to not run him back out there in a tough situation. But let's face it, they may have to. So right now, the head coach is talking to the offense coordinator and saying, call this game like we're going to put it in the end zone. Let's try and take the field goal out of it.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a give running right, it's Cook. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Only 2 there on the dump off. It's 3rd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 4.
57's the money. 57. In the face. Gun. 57's right. You must be getting tired of seeing me. 57's the mic. Watch 57.
3 buzz, 3 buzz, 3 buzz.
To throw is Cousins. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39.
Well, it's third down. You're in a tight game in the loudest stadium in the NFL, and it's enough to rattle even the most seasoned of quarterbacks. And here, it looks like he's not quite on the same page as his receiver. This will wind up a turnover.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
At the 38-yard line.
Mike 280.
Mike 5-4. Rip left, rip left.
Bang out, bang out, bam, bam. Hey, 0, 0, 0. Watch 54. Hey, I'm coming.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. You go, night.
Good job right there.
Now Wilson, eluding the pressure right. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down, Seattle, 16 yards, the gain there.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Check the backer, check the backer.
Check. Lucky.
They keep it with Penny on first down. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Anthony Barr in on the tackle.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
36 power. Undercrunch. Look left. Motion.
Now Rashad Penny. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Check. Watch 54.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some.
Run left.
He don't want it.
No. Off. Watch the twist.
Hey, watch it.
Slam.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. That's going to set them back 5 yards. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Go. Switch. There. Come on, switch it.
They'll try the right side here with Penny. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Slam.
On second down, here's Penny. Open space inside the 10. And down to the 7-yard line. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this 4th quarter. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
19. 19. Hey, easy. Touch.
They'll try and run for it with Penny. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Rashad Penny, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. A 1st down throw for Cousins. And Diggs has it. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And a nice gain of 21 yards. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. 4 yards on the dump off at 2nd down. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
50 seconds, come on. Good track, good track.
Here's Cousins. And he's able to find Diggs. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 16. From the red zone now, Cousins. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A 16-yard touchdown. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Second and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Waiting. Mike 54. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist. Shoot.
On second down now. It's Carson, and he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on third down. The Seahawks in victory formation as they go ahead and take the knee.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.